Hello, everybody, and welcome back to FHL on Bjorkcenter. Skew! We're here with 3 matchups on the FHL slate. We're going to start off our first matchup between Seattle and Hamilton. But, boys, are we ready? I fixed the internet. This shit should not break. We have Hamilton and Seattle. Seattle, are they going to be rocking their home jerseys?
Oh, probably.
Home jerseys? Yeah. Now, Marlowe is here. He is muted, but Beezer, you have a direct line communication with him. Does he want to wear his away jerseys?
I'll talk about it. Let me... He says put on the away jerseys.
The aways. All right. Our matchup is set. Seattle and Hamilton here on Bjorkcenter. Starbucks Arena is our site. The puck is about to be dropped here in Seattle. Won by Seattle, but picked up quickly by Hamilton. We're underway. Hamilton with Nylander skates in. Matthews in front. Saved by Bailey. That's right. If you were watching in the last stream, the game did not make it to 2 periods, so the game was called off due to the technical issues. We have to replay the game. And just a note, Alex Bailey playing again here in Seattle after the trade. Jones now over to Hughes. Hughes skates it up the red line, now the blue line. He'll dump it in. It's picked up around the boards by Fox for Hamilton. Picked off Yager. Takes a shot, broken stick, rebound. And what a save by Jake Ottinger on the rebound. Chance.
Let's go.
Well, Hefty Duck is in the building. Hefty, we have just started this game between Hamilton and Seattle. You play next against Minnesota on the road.
Nice.
So we have a big day for FHL.
Who owns Minnesota?
Nobody. Currently vacant. Juracek's drive, and that's blocked in front. Terry will skate it up the boards. Troy Terry lost it there. Here's Ben. Ben now in the corner. Kicked it to Juracek, lost it to Rantanen. Picked up by Tatar, now to Rantanen. Rantanen back to Zub, and a save by Bailey.
Artem Zub, one of those young blossoming defensemen for Hamilton, acquired from Saskatoon in the Desjardins trade last season. And he's looking to make some big impact here in all Ontario here.
That's right. Mayo now to Aston Reese to Protus in front, and a save by Bailey. Kicked out Nemestikov to Aston Reese. Another drive and a save by Bailey. Full pressure on for Hamilton. Another save by Bailey. Juracek picks it up in the corner. He kicks it out, but it's picked off by Nemestikov. In front. Couldn't find the man. A good scoring chance there for Hamilton, and now Seattle breaks in. Seattle with Bobinski. Bobinski behind the net to Anderson. Now on top to Fairby, over to White. Save by Ottinger. Rebound and another save by Jake Ottinger. Big time action in this game.
Yeah.
Face off one here. Matthews. Lost it there. Riley had it for a moment. Fox. Fox over to Nylander. Nylander skates into the zone, gets to the circle, takes a shot, scores!
Oh,
William Nylander. William Nylander from the circle rips one home, and Hamilton takes the 1-0 lead. Looks like an unfortunate bounce for Bailey. He got most of it, but not enough to get it out of the net. And we got our first goal of the game. That was a mighty long replay.
Well, he can't fix it. All these years, they can't fucking figure out replays.
Yeah, Marner.
Yeah.
Marner in front. Couldn't find a man. Picked up now by Yager. Yager will skate it for Seattle. Jaromir Yager dumps it around the boards where it's picked up by Fox. Fox passes it to Riley, and they'll set up. Oh, it's poked away for a moment. Now picked up by Luke Hughes of Seattle. Luke Hughes. Here's Yager. Yager to Hyman. Shot saved by Ottinger.
Ronnie Hughes.
We'll turn it over to Between the Ass with Wyan. Wyan, your thoughts? Between the bench.
This game is showing classic Alex Bailey. Just letting in goals. That's why that guy was traded. I mean, he just can't make a save with his credits. It's just pretty sad.
Pretty sad indeed. Thank you for your insight, Wyan. We'll be back down between the benches with you later on. As we have a face-off here in the offensive zone for Seattle. They win the draw. Marody back to Miller over across the Lundqvist. He can't get a shot through. Lundqvist. Score! Tipped in front by Marody. Cooper Marody with a tip in front has tied this game at 1. It was similar to the last matchup we had before the technical break, where these two teams battling it out, trying to find one. Gambrell takes a shot wide. Benson in the corner battling with, I don't know who that is. I think Dzingel. Here's Ellie's shot. It's blocked. Lundqvist will skate it up behind the red line. Now over to Gallagher. Gallagher hit off the puck, and he's slow to get up. Oh, and he's skating to the bench. Brendan Gallagher not looking good. Shot in front, saved by Bailey. Picked up by Lundqvist. Now Benson. Now over to Miller. Now to Sorelli. Sorelli hit off the puck. Zub over to Dzingel. Dzingel skates in, tries to pass it in front. Couldn't find a man. Now Sorelli. Over to Lundqvist. Lundqvist now to Ben. Ben over the red line. He's in. No. Couldn't find his all the way in. Now here is Sorelli. Sorelli over to Hughes. In front to Ben. Couldn't get a shot away before hit off the puck. And now Rantanen will skate up for Hamilton. Rantanen tries to get it through. Couldn't find a way to get by Luke Hughes, which is uncharacteristic for real life. Here's Reinhardt. Shot denied there by Ottinger. Here is Rantanen. Rantanen skates in over to Tatar. Shot saved by Bailey. Hyman. Now up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt will skate into the zone. Reinhardt passes back to Hughes to Jones. Saved by Ottinger. Rebound picked up by Hamilton. Now Terry will skate it up for the Titans. They will clear it into the zone. Hughes over to Jones. Jones now to Yager. Yager will skate it over the red line, over the blue line. He's into the zone, passes to Hyman. Hyman takes a shot, save by Ottinger. Here's a pass back to Juracek to Bobinski. Scores! Alexander Bobinski. Alexander Bobinski from the point takes a rip and beats Ottinger. It's 2-1 Seattle.
Man, this guy
Alexander
is 46
Butitsky.
years old. This guy is 46 years old, still firing bucks off like that. Unbelievable.
46-year-old veteran scoring the goal to break the tie. It's 2-1. Here
And he
comes
somehow-
Seattle.
Somehow he's still not the oldest guy on his team.
Matthews tries to pass it back, couldn't find a man. Farabee poked away from him. Farabee hit off the puck, and that'll end the period.
Yeah, you better than that, young Beezer.
Another look at the rip
Yeah, man.
from Alexander Bobinski. A 2-1 game as we go to intermission. Well, until Kevin gets here, we can't do Kevin's Corner, so I will be taking over the intermission report, brought to you by Arizona Hard. We got a 2-1 game here. I'm going to go ahead and start with Beezer. Your thoughts on this first period?
Well, if you look at the stats, I think, not much has happened, this first period. But obviously, if you, watch the game, like how Joe Farabee said, you've noticed how completely wrong it is. I mean, these two teams have been trading chances back and forth. They're generating offense. And, quite frankly, both of the goaltenders have been decent, even though one only has 8 saves. But, first period is always the feeling process of a hockey
7
game.
saves.
The first period is always the feeling out process, and obviously it takes more than just one period to win a game. So you got to play the full 60 minutes, and that goes for squads, and you just got to keep it pushing, and we'll see what the rest of these 40 minutes will do to these two squads.
Absolutely. Wyatt, I want to get your insight. Alex Bailey letting in the first goal, but staying solid throughout the rest of the first period. Your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are it's only time before it lets in an untimely goal and screws his team over.
He sucks and
Yeah.
That's coming from the That's coming from the GM that traded him, folks. Hefty. I want to get your thoughts here, if we can, about the Alexander Bobinski goal.
All I have to say is Alexander Butitsky.
Butitsky. Ski-woo.
That's it. Sorry, that's all I got, dude. I'm sorry.
You're good. Definitely a fun period of play between these two teams. You love to see the energy, but you want to see some more goals maybe. We'll see if both of these offenses can find the net some more, or if we're going to see a defensive game prevail overall. It's been a fun first period. We will see the second period shortly, but before we go, even though Kevin's not here, we must give thanks and praise and respect to the almighty Oreo cow. All hail the wonderful and awesome Oreo cow. All right. To the second period we go next. All right. Second period of action here in Seattle. The home team leads 2-1. Sorry, 1-0. That would have been funny to say. Marner over to Nylander. Shot saved by Bailey. Rebound in front. Picked up by Jones. Thank God it wasn't a Hamilton Titan. It would have been a 2-2 game. Hughes a shot. Saved by Ottinger. Picked up by Riley in the corner. Now up to Marner. Now he finds Fox playing way up. Fox hit off the puck. Jones now to Yager. Yager circles back. Tries to find a lane. Here's Reinhart now. Reinhart dumps it in. Picked up by Fox. Picked off by Reinhart. Takes a shot wide of the net, picked up by Riley. Yager picks it back up, though. Jones to Yager. Takes a shot. Score! Zach Hyman! Zach Hyman right in the right place for the goal, and he makes it a 3-1 game in favor of the home team.
The classic tap-in merchant, obviously.
Tap-in merchant.
This game really is accurate.
McDavid had to pass to somebody.
Zach Hyman wishes he was Shaquille O'Neal.
Here's Reinhart. Reinhart skates it over the blue line. He's in. Reinhart to Yager. Sturkle shoots. And it's wide. You will hear me slur eventually. I have been drinking. This is the FHL where we don't give a fuck here in the broadcast booth.
Wait, what's your favorite slur?
Oh. You know what I meant. I'm drinking alcohol.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
We will go to a textbook definition if needed be.
That's the Urban Dictionary.
Mayo kicks it out. It's picked up here. Nemesnikov over to Protas. Protas, Nemesnikov scores! Vladimir Nemesnikov!
Completely stoppable shot by Alex Bailey.
Vlad Nemesnikov has made it 3-2 on the goal, beating Alex Bailey. It's 3-2.
A shot that seems to handcuff the goaltender. And I mean, you want to talk about liabilities in the net. Look at it, man.
Here's Bobinski. Bobinski taking charge. Passes it to Kane. Saved by Ottinger. Aston Reese over to Mayo. Now to Protas. Protas over to Benoit. Benoit looking for a man. Back to Nemesnikov. Shot saved by Bailey. Picked up by Juracek. Juracek tries to clear it out. Can't. Now Ben. Ben skates it in over the blue line. Over to Kane. Kane. Oh, behind the legs pass back, but couldn't find the man. Aston Reese. Over to Matthews. A save by Alex Bailey. Here's Hughes. Hughes to White. White skates into the zone. Now to Farabee. Farabee. Trying to find a man. Couldn't. Now Marner skates. Marner over to Nylander. Trying to find Marner again. Couldn't find him. Anderson.
Yeah.
Hit off the puck. Here's White. Lost it. Here's Matthews to Fox to Marner. Hamilton looking for that tying goal. Pass in front. Couldn't find the man. Oh, and he hit his helmet. Knocked his helmet clean off. A thunderous hit in open ice. Picked up by Fox.
The helmet up. He was standing right in front.
Here's Nylander. Nylander in. To Matthews. It's blocked in front. Picked up by Nylander in the corner. Now in front, Nylander takes a shot. It was a muffin shot. Didn't get all the way through, and Bailey made the easy save. Now Nylander back to Rantanen, over to Zub. Zub shoots, save. Here's Benson. Benson now to Jones. Jones lost it. Here's Rantanen. Rantanen. Reinhart shot, save. On the Hyman chance. 4:52 to go here in the second period. Right now, it is still a 3-2 game on the goal from Vlad Nemestikov to cut the lead. But Seattle still attacking. Face-off won by Hamilton. Dunn hit off the puck, but it's passed up to Tatar anyway. Here's Tatar. Over to Terry. Terry takes a shot, blocked in front. Terry picks it back up in the corner. Kicks it back to Gambrell. Over to Zub. He scores! Artem Zub! And Hamilton has tied the game on a goal from Artem Zub.
That is a one-timer that a lot of guys that wish they had. I mean, he absolutely made sure that went from tape to net, and it was quick and it was quick, and that's a good goal by a former Bandit. I'll tell you that.
I like saying Zub.
Zubberger.
Shot saved by Ottinger on the falling chance from Reinhart.
Zooby. Zooby.
Y'all are wild. Face-off one. Kane takes a shot off the face-off. It's denied by Ottinger, picked up by DeZingle. DeZingle with 2:30 left in the period. Passes it over, saved by Bailey, picked up by Gambrell. Penalty upcoming to Seattle as Anthony Cirelli will go to the box for interference.
Can't do that.
It's coming.
I mean, it looked like he
That looked like a hockey play. I don't want to hear it. That looked like a hockey play.
It looked like he was giving a little pushback. It looked like he took a little shove.
That's a hockey play. Seattle got absolutely reffed here on this chance. Here is Terry's shot blocked off Nemestikov. Back to Riley. Riley over to Dunn. Dunn's shot blocked off there by Alex Bailey. Miller will take it and clear it up and out. Riley will pick it up at the red line, though. Here's Terry over to Tatar. His shot is blocked off there by Bailey again. Full pressure now for Hamilton. Nemestikov trying to cut in. Couldn't get the shot away. Here's Dunn to Riley. Riley shot blocked. Tatar back to Dunn. Over to Riley. Riley shot save. Rebound score! Troy Terry! Oh my Lord, Alex Bailey! What happened?
The biggest rebound you've ever seen.
Where is Claudio Groves when you need him? He needs to come out of retirement, man. There's no way that he has left this net to Alex Bailey.
Oh my goodness. 3 unanswered goals from Hamilton, and they have taken the lead here late in the second period.
And they did that without even having to put the first power play unit onto the ice.
Oh, the goal! Patrick Kane! Oh, puck on a string. Don't even show that. Show the absolute whiff. Jake Ottinger, you should be ashamed of yourself.
That does not belong in the sport of hockey.
Oh, my goodness. Went to cover the puck and ran right into his own man. And with that, the period is over.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, yeah, please show this.
Absolute.
I need that one.
Oh,
please.
That is
Where?
disgusting. We will go to intermission.
FHL or HCA?
Back at you here at the intermission report. Boys, we saw Hamilton come all the way back to take the lead, only for Patrick Kane to take a little muffin shot and beat Ottinger from the slot. We're going to take another look at that on the board.
That was a little Gretzky shot.
Nice little slide across the ice, and somehow, some way, some reason, it just ends up in the net. We were talking about how Alex Bailey was incompetent. Jake Ottinger's just as incompetent. This is illegal.
Absolute whiff job.
You can't even explain this. That it's hard to do analysis on a play like this. You just
At least
stare
catch it with
the jaws.
At least get it with the pad you thinking moron.
Patrick Kane was hit. That puck is just sliding across the ice at no less than 10 miles per hour. And somehow gets by Ottinger.
Can we get a close-up shot of this, please? Can we please take this in
replay?
All right. So here we go. And for those of you who want to see, we'll go ahead and switch back to the main set. Ben passes it over to Kane. We'll circle around to show you the net.
This is all Vince. Vince does. I mean, he does what anyone should normally do to Patrick Kane, and that's take him and that's put the body on him. And who is that? Is that Artem Zub? We were just talking about how he was a young up-and-coming defenseman up in Hamilton, and how he was going to be a star in this league. And it looked like him, and is that Sorelli or is that Ben? It looked like him and
that's Sorelli.
It looked like him and Sorelli got into a shoving match in front of the net as Kane let go of the puck. And like how Owen said, complete muffin. And Jake Ottinger, I guess, did not know what to do. Kane lets go of the shot. He obviously gets the shot off. He takes a hit. And I don't know if Sorelli shoved Zub into Ottinger or if that was
no.
That was all Zub. It was all Zub. Sorelli didn't even do anything, so you can't really call any type of penalty. Just an absolute dang it of a goal.
Dang it.
CTE dangle a goal.
We're going to watch this in full speed. Just look how slow that puck is moving, folks.
That's barely even a shot. That is barely even a shot on goal. And yet somehow, some way, it's in the net. And Artem Zub, he might just get benched. I don't even want to know what Marlowe is thinking about seeing this.
I would not be shocked if Artem Zub is on the trade block in the group chat. If you want to join the FHL, get a piece of this action, you can get Artem Zub on the low, probably. My lord.
Maybe the little handy.
All right. Well, I have to use the facilities. But while we do that, we'll get the thoughts from Beezer and Wyan and Hefty Duck on the second period, starting with Beezer. Go ahead and talk about the second period, other than that absolute shit fest of a goal.
Well, other than the goal, and this was a good offensive showing for Hamilton, and this is a team, the Hamilton Titans, they're supposed to be built on its offense, just like a certain team in Toronto. And right now, they are showing that offensive prowess and just proving to everyone it's like, hey, we can score goals, Alex Bailey or not. They can put the puck in the net, and they've done that. And, 3 unanswered, you really need that for a team who's just not producing at a top offensive level. And, this game, they could have gone into the third with a little confidence, except, it's in the game. And that's just all I have to say. Ryan, I'm going to hand this over to you before I lose my mind.
Yeah, even without that goal, this has been probably the biggest goalie mid-off I've seen in quite a while. Because, even before that absolute stinker of a goal by Jake Ottinger, you have Alex Bailey, who I correctly predicted to implode in this game, which he absolutely did, successfully blowing a 3-1 lead, making it a 4-3 game for Hamilton, just for Jake Ottinger to let that stinker and then tie the game. What is going on, folks? Goaltending is not what it used to be. Dominic Hasek is rolling over in his retirement home.
All right, are we done talking about the second period?
We've been talking about the second period. We're trying to hand this over to Hefty Duck after wine's done.
Okay.
I was just ranting about how Dominic Hasek is rolling over in his retirement home watching this goaltending slop fest.
Slop. Absolutely sloppy. You knew this was going to be a rough night when Alexander Bobinski is letting go clappers from right outside the circles and twining them. Just unbelievable. Stop there. No,
I'll tell you what.
And R10 Louis Erickson Zoom.
I'll tell you one thing, though. If they aren't already, they will be drinking Arizona Hard after the game to forget about this one.
Yep.
Before we start the third period.
This might be the best FHL game ever.
We said that about a bunch of them this year. This year's just been a lot of good games. Before we move on to the third period, we must give thanks and praise to the almighty and wonderful Oreo cow. All hail the Oreo cow.
Moo.
Moo. All right. To the third period we go next.
Okay.
Here we are. Third period of play between these two teams, tied up at 4. Shots are about even. This game is going to have a winner. Matthews takes a shot, saved by Bailey, and he'll hold.
The offensive strategy needs to change for Hamilton. Austin Matthews does not need to be taking slap shots off the rush.
Austin Matthews
needs to grow a hairline.
Grow a hairline, bow.
With Keeps, the sponsor of this period.
Keeps.
And a pair.
Here's Yager. Shot saved by Ottinger and held. I am going to quickly check. I'm going to quickly check the FHL chat.
No, we got to go ball. We got to go ball.
We have not seen any word from Marlowe about trading Artem Zub, so maybe he.
I don't think Marlowe needs to say anything.
Yeah,
I think the silence speaks for itself.
Yager, Jones, Reinhardt, Hughes, Jones. Jones, shot safe. Oh shit, by Ottinger.
I agree.
Here's Hyman in front, saved by Ottinger. Riley up to Nylander. Nylander to Marner. Marner got it back, but couldn't get a shot away. Oh, and Nylander took a big run at Luke Hughes there. I'm sure they won't forget about that. Here's Rantanen. Rantanen tried to get it by. Couldn't. Now here's Kane. Kane. Oh, got it back. Kane, full pressure now for Seattle. It's Rantanen to Fox, to Terry, now to Rantanen. Rantanen lost it there. Ben. Over to Juracek. David Juracek skates into the zone. Juracek in front to Kane. His shot denied by Ottinger. Ben Cirelli's shot saved by Ottinger. See, that's how you make a save on Patrick Kane. Not what you did in the last period.
Kevin.
Here we go.
Broadcast, Kevin. We have got to show you some things that you've missed.
You have missed a lot.
Well, we
were
been
running.
busy today.
Yeah, you seemed busy today, and I'm sorry that we started early. We were running late as is.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
You have got to see these goals, man.
We will show Kevin that goal because he will go, "What the fuck?"
More accurate Kevin reaction.
He'll go, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, that's true.
Here's Nemestikov, can't get a shot away. You know, we've been through 10 minutes of scoreless hockey so far here in the third. These two teams have tightened it up a little defensively. Saved by Bailey.
I was going to say, don't get your hopes up because Hamilton's moving the puck around in the zone.
We're going to go between. We're going to go between the ass here with Wyan. Wyan, what's going on between the benches?
All these two teams have stepped it up defensively since that last stinker of a goal by Jay Pottinger. Because they realize that they need to, or else these boys are going to let 8 goals each.
That's fair. 8 goals have been scored total. We'll go back to the action here. DeZingle picked it up. Ellie now has it. He's pinned against the boards. It's picked up by Benson for Seattle. Back to Hughes. Takes a shot. Saved by Ottinger. Around the corner. It's picked up by Benoit. Benoit to Mayo. Mayo skates into the zone. This is probably the longest we've seen no goals in this game. We saw a lot in that last period. My Lord. Reinhardt to Jones to Yager. Saved by Ottinger. Zub over to Matthews. Matthews to Marner. Marner hit off the puck. Big hit on Mitch Marner. Reinhardt over to Yager. Shot saved by Ottinger. Picked up in the corner by Reinhardt. Yager picks it back up, takes a shot, save, rebound. Another shot from Reinhardt, a save by Ottinger. Reinhardt tries to get in front for a shot, couldn't find the shot. Luke Hughes to Jones. Saved by Ottinger.
We got about 5 minutes left here, and apparently they've tightened things down.
Well, they have tightened it down for sure.
I think they needed to. I think they really had
to.
Hughes, Ben, Cirelli, saved by Ottinger.
Yeah.
Bang. They're hitting. They are throwing their bodies out there.
It is a big-time difference between the second and third period. I'll say that for a fact. Full pressure for Seattle. However, Hamilton picks it back up. Kane got it back for Seattle. Jones in front, saved by Ottinger, and he'll hold.
He snagged that with the glove.
Wyan, they heard that Dominic Hasek comment you made during the intermission.
And they said, fuck this guy. They said, this guy's a piece of shit.
I saw Jake Ottinger.
Here's Protus. Protus skating about as slow as you possibly can through the zone, loses it to Seattle. Now Ben into the zone, clears it around the boards where it's picked up by Riley. Cirelli tried to pass it in front, couldn't find a man. Juracek shot, saved by Ottinger, and he'll hold. 2:23 left in this third period, and boys, it does not look like either team wants the goal right now. Will we see overtime?
Who wants the money?
Who wants the money?
This game should be 4-3 right now.
It should be 4-3. You're not wrong.
It really should.
He's not wrong.
This
Yager.
should be a 4-3 Hamilton lead.
Yager. Shot it through, couldn't find it. Oh, what a big hit on Aston Reese. Plastered him against the boards.
Oh, stick lift though by Tyson Man.
Aston Reese, with 45 seconds, gets it to Nemesnikov, who's out of gas, to Benoit. Bobinski makes the good defensive play. Reinhardt now. Over to Hyman. One guy skated right by the puck to go make a change. This is something. Miller, with 25 seconds, loses it. Here's Nylander. Oh, Nylander couldn't get the shot away. Ben passes it up to Kane. Kane is in.
Surrounded.
Kane in front. Couldn't find the shot. Couldn't get through. Here's Dunn.
They gotta go.
Miller.
No. Team.
Miller. Oh, picked off. Dunn. Nylander. We are heading to overtime.
Oh.
Just take the goal.
Nothing going for either team in the third period. It's a 4-4 hockey game. And since the man himself is here, we can go back to the greatest intermission show in hockey, Kevin's Corner. Kevin, your thoughts on that third period of defensive hockey?
You know, you go in stretches there where you have some offense and then things kind of just settle down there and teams just really get into a really good defense. And this is what it was. It was just a really good defensive battle between two teams playing really good defense. Both teams, so it's interesting to see how this goes. You get to an overtime. Seattle out shooting Hamilton 35-28. Hamilton out hitting Seattle 58-51. That's crazy. Never seen that much amount of hits, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. But been interesting to see how this goes and who gets it, Hamilton or Seattle. Wyan would. Yes, good. Who will be interesting to see how this goes? Who's going to get it, Hamilton or Seattle?
It will be good.
Go with hot dog style.
Hot dog style. Kevin, before we turn to anybody else, I do want to show you that goal in the second period that made it 4-4. I want to get your expert opinion on this goal, Kevin. You ready for this?
Okay.
Good.
Oh, what?
Let's slow it down for Kevin so we can give him a proper breakdown of what happened.
So can't be any slower.
So Kane has the puck right here. He's about to take a shot, but he gets hit by Dunn. Perfect defensive play, right, Kevin?
Yes.
Yeah, but what happens here? What is Zoom doing?
Artem Zub, for some reason, turns around and decides to run his own fucking goaltender as he was in a net front battle with Anthony Cirelli as the puck is slowly sliding towards the crease. And not only that, it causes Ottinger to not only just be unable to cover the puck, it causes the puck to go into the fucking net. This was off a simple rush up the ice. Ben hands the puck off to Patrick. Jamie Ben hands the puck off to Patrick Kane, who was being chased by Mikko Rantanen. Kane, who went for a shot, got bumped by Vince Dunn. As we said, Cirelli and Zub were in a net battle. Zub accidentally runs his own goalie, and it causes Andre to be unable to collect the puck. And the puck goes into the net. That's what happened.
Oh God, that was terrible. What was
That's the goal that tied the game, Kevin. That's the reason we're going to overtime.
Seattle
Yeah.
blew a what? Seattle blew a what? Like a 2-goal lead?
It was a 2-goal lead. It was a 3-1 lead for Seattle in the second period. And then Alex Bailey gave up 3 unanswered goals. And then Ottinger just completely missed after getting attacked by Zub.
We were singing the praises.
He scored a goal. He did something good.
One-timer goal.
that's just yeah. That's something. Anyways.
Yeah, anyway. I don't think we need to speak more on that third period. It was full of defense, full of nothing but boring shit. However, we do have one thing to say before we go to overtime, and that's to give thanks and praise to
The Oreo cow is the greatest cow of all time and definitely wants to say wood to Wyatt. And that's it. Good. And shout out to my Uncle Doc, big hockey fan, and wish you were still here so I could talk hockey with you.
Kevin, next broadcast, or if you could possibly send it to me on Twitter, I can get a picture of Uncle Doc on the stream.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Also, I did say wood to the Oreo cow when you were gone, Kevin.
Oh, that's great. Outstanding.
All right. It's overtime time here on Bjorkcenter. We go to the overtime period next.
Overtime.
Jaromir Jagr. Well, he's on the ice, so let's see what happens.
3-on-3 overtime between these two teams could not be settled in regulation. Fox skates in, hit off the puck. Matthews to Rantanen. He scores! Mikko Rantanen. And Hamilton, seconds into overtime, take the win.
Alex Bailey has done it. A 3-1 lead of operating into a loss.
An overtime loss. That's still a point. That's still a point in the standings. What a weird game that was, boys. Get another look at that Kane goal. My goodness.
Please, no more.
Mikko Rantanen, the overtime winner here as Hamilton takes it on the road. Boys, I want to get your comments on this game that we just witnessed because we still have 2 more to go.
Oh, you see, I said that Alex Bailey would implode, and that's exactly what happened.
It's exactly what happened.
I think Seattle needs to. I think Seattle needs to reevaluate their overtime lineups because they went out and put the defensive lines on and got cooked in like 3 seconds.
That walked.
All right. We move on to the next matchup here on Bjorkcenter's FHL Hockey, featuring the Minnesota North Stars at home versus the Hartford Whalers, Hefty Ducks team. Hefty, are you ready for your team to play?
I haven't heard that from Hefty Duck today.
Yeah, Hefty's been muted for a second, so we'll give him a second to get back.
He'll probably be back soon enough.
I'm assuming that Hefty would want his away jerseys.
Yeah.
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 We got FHL hockey again. The second game of the night. Minnesota and Hartford next.
Ooh.
I don't know how you top that last game, to be honest.
If I'm being honest, I don't think this game is going to be high scoring at all.
I don't. One team will definitely either be high scoring if they show up.
Yeah.
Here we go. Opening face-off here for the second game of the night between Hartford and Minnesota. Hartford wins the draw. Burns over to Slavin. We're underway. Slavin. Spurgeon steals. Spurgeon up to Eriksson Ek. Over to Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov skates in unattested. Oh, my goodness. Eriksson Ek, a save.
Mhm.
Here's Svechnikov. Svechnikov poked away from him. Burns over to Slavin. Now to Jarvis. Jarvis shot. Saved by Gustafson and held. Remember, this broadcast tonight is sponsored by Arizona Hard. Probably the best seltzer you'll have if you're wanting Arizona drinks. Here's Boldy. Scores! Matt Boldy!
When I saw Minnesota play back in March, he scored the game-winning goal in overtime when they pulled the goalie.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Overtime.
Matt Boldy is the first goal scorer in this game. Minnesota takes a 1-0 lead. Kotkaniemi now for Hartford trying to get that goal back. Boldy now skates in. Boldy to Rossi. Rossi scores! Marco Rossi! Minnesota takes a 2-0 lead on the goal from Marco Rossi. And just like that, the home team is running away with this one. If you're Hartford, you're going to have to score the next one. Especially after what happened. Here's Hartman. Hartman to Boldy. Boldy in. Tries to take a shot off the stick. Couldn't get it by. Here's Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere to Fost. Fost takes a shot. Hits Spurgeon on a reverse hit there, but couldn't get the shot away. Rossi now to Boldy. Rossi and Boldy still out on the ice, and they're hot. Red hot. Here's Natchez. Over to Slavin. Saved by Gustafson. Slavin. Now to Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi lost it to Johansson. Here's Marcus Johansson. Tries to cut in. Takes a shot wide. Rebound. Couldn't get back to him. And Kotkaniemi. Oh, it's picked off. Johansson shot save. Rebound. Picked up by Minnesota. Foligno. In front save by the goaltender, Freddie Anderson. This is Minnesota's probably best offensive effort we've seen all season and probably from the last two seasons to start a game. Minnesota has not been known to get a fast start, and boy, have they gotten one. Here's Martinuk over to Stahl. Stahl over to Walker. Walker in front. Couldn't find Martinuk, and Gustafson holds to make the save. Oh, man. Boys, what is going on? Here's Ryan. Ryan's shot goes wide. Svechnikov in front of Aho. Saved by Gustafson.
Holy shit.
Shout out to my amazing girlfriend singing upstairs. She brings me so much joy. Here's Orlov. Ryan.
Will you be watching the next game?
She will be watching next game.
Oh yeah.
She does now own the Halifax Lynx.
You just said she owns me.
Now,
Zuccarello hit off the puck. Ryan now to Aho. Sebastian Aho over to Seth Jarvis. His shot. Tried to find a man through traffic. Couldn't get to him. Here's Burns. Burns to Aho. In front. Saved by Gustafson. Chisholm to Gaunce. Brandon Gaunce. Over to Trennan. Save. Woo! Rossi wins it back. Spurgeon. Rossi in front. Saved by Anderson. He passes it off to Slavin. To Jost. Jost to Lemieux. Brandon Lemieux. He skates into the zone. He passes it around the net to Slavin. Slavin hits a skate and goes all the way back into their own zone. Anderson leaves it behind the net for Slavin. Jost up the boards to Brandon Lemieux. Lemieux into the zone. Takes a shot wide of the net. Picked up by Hartman. Hartman. Now Burns. Burns down low to Stahl. Stahl kicked it out. Hartman. Stahl in front to Lemieux. Hits the post. Brandon Lemieux was so close to a goal, but he hit the post. Robinson. Goss to spare. Here's Rossi. Rossi to Spurgeon. Spurgeon to Brodin. Brodin, Hartman. Hartman, Rossi. Rossi picked it up and cleared it in. Goss to spare. To Burns. Burns up to Martinuk. Martinuk looking for a man. Back to Goss to spare. His shot saved by Gustafson. Man, other than the two early goals, it's been pretty tight this latter half of the first. It's still 2-0 Minnesota. Here's Kaprizov. Kaprizov skates in. Kirill Kaprizov can do all kinds of wonders, but he lost it there. Here's Carrier. Carrier into the zone over to Stahl. His shot is denied there. Picked up by Martinuk to Carrier to Walker. His shot is blocked. Martinuk to Carrier. Carrier couldn't get the shot away. Now picked up by Kaprizov for Minnesota. Here comes Kirill Kaprizov. His shot saved by Anderson. Stahl picks it up in the corner. Now Walker. Walker to Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi with 10 seconds left. To Fost. His shot is wide. Pass in front to Walker. Saved by Gustafson. What a save by Gustafson to end the period.
Holy crap, Minnesota has themselves like goalie.
It's a 2-0 game here in Minnesota as we go to the best intermission show in all of hockey, Kevin's Corner. All right. Here we are in Kevin's Corner, a 2-0 lead for Minnesota. Kevin, I want to get your insight on this first period while I go upstairs real quick.
well, it's been a pretty good game there so far by Minnesota. You scored the 2 goals there. You get the 2-0 lead. You played a pretty good game, and now you just got to stick to your game plan and just keep going. I guess the only thing that's not going for you is you are getting outshot 11-10 and getting out hit 19-15. But other than that, things have been going pretty good for you. So Minnesota, you just got to keep going and stick to your game plan. Hartford, you are out shooting Minnesota and out hitting them, so that's good. But other than that, it hasn't been very good, and you need to step up your game if you want to have a shot. But the good news for you is you still got 2 periods to go. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes and who gets it. Is it going to be Hartford or will it be Minnesota? Wood Wyan.
Man, fuck Minnesota.
Hey, there's Hefty Duck.
What's up?
Nah, boy.
All my homies hate Minnesota. Come on.
Where's Owen?
He went upstairs.
Oh, hit the Gwitties.
All right, I'm back.
Hey. Yes.
Yeah, that's the way she goes.
Definitely the way she goes. Did we get everybody's insight while I was gone?
No.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What?
Yeah, well, yeah, Kevin is everybody.
Well, no.
Next period.
Woo! Whoa.
You heard my insight.
I
Yeah.
want to hear from a man of truth.
These are your thoughts.
Well, obviously, Minnesota got off to that hot start, but ever since then, they proceeded to get outshot and outchanced every turn. So I'm thinking Hartford's probably going to try to make that big push this next period and try to, even though they're down 2, they have momentum, and I think they're going to try to make that big push to at least try to cut this lead in half this in the next 20 minutes.
And I will say
About that, Sean.
I will say that Philip Gustafson is a way better goaltender than Jay Gottinger or Alex Bailey could ever dream of being. But that's a fact.
It's crazy to think about, but so far he has been perfect tonight for Minnesota. Before we move on to the second period, of course, we always have to give thanks and praise to
The Oreo cow is the greatest cow of all time, and the Oreo cow sends wood to Wyatt, and
Yikes.
that is something not to be yikes about. That's something that would be.
That's a compliment.
It is a compliment. If the Oreo cow says wood to you, that's a compliment of the highest regard.
Be more like wood.
wood.
It'd be
Yeah,
more like
Cow.
it'd be more
Yeah.
like oh
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yes. So, yes. So many fun times, so many fun people. Shout out to my Uncle Doc.
Kevin, next period you should send me a picture of your Uncle Doc.
We can do that. That can be a next stream thing. A little teaser.
All right. Well, we move on to the second period here in Minnesota. Here we are, back in Minnesota for the second period. And if you're one team, you're going to have to get a goal. But if you're the other team, you're going to want to protect your lead. Here's Brodin up to Zuccarello. Lost it there. Kaprizov to Zuccarello in front. Saved by Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Big save from Freddie Anderson. Hey, my friend Roman numerals is on.
Oh,
Shout out to my friend Roman numerals. Here's Eriksson Ek.
He's still a tribal chief then.
Eriksson Ek tipped in front, but another save by Anderson. I have 100% confirmation that the GM and new owner of the Halifax Lynx will be watching their game next game. So we will have both owners here. Here's Svechnikov over to Jarvis. Jarvis to Aho. Aho lost it there. Spurgeon cleared out.
oh.
Here is Slavin. Slavin to Svechnikov, now to Jarvis, now over to Aho. Oh my goodness, Minnesota had the perfect defensive setup. They were in the 1-3-1, and it was 100% working. Here's Spurgeon. Spurgeon hit off the puck. A big body check. Here's Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi into the zone, passes it to Natchez. Natchez shot goes wide. Kaprizov hit off the puck. Kotkaniemi back to Gostisbehere in front to Natchez. Saved by Gustafson. Here's Fast. In front, save, rebound. Natchez couldn't get it by.
In what world is Gustafson this good?
In the FHL world, I guess. Oh my goodness.
God damn.
Well, you know, just in the game, man. In the game.
Yeah. This is the one time where I'm not the elder statesman of the group because Hefty Duck is older than me.
That's right.
Yeah, by 1 year. Exactly.
We'll have as many 30-year-olds as that we will 20-something-year-olds here soon. Here's Walker. Walker into the zone, looking for a man, couldn't find him. Gostisbehere found it. Here is the save by Gustafson again. Philip Gustafson having himself a game.
Buddy Anderson,
In all seriousness, though, he has been really good for the Wild this season, though, so it's not surprising.
Here's Gostisbehere. Blocked in front. Carrier couldn't get the shot away. Middleton. Now to Hartman. Hartman hit off the puck. Picked up by Martinuk. Martinuk. Over to Stahl. Stahl, Carrier lost it. Here's Bogosian to Hartman. Now to Rossi. Minnesota looking to attack. They lost the puck, however, and now Gostisbehere gets it to Carrier. Carrier's in to Gostisbehere. Shot saved by Gustafson. Here's Bogosian. Bogosian cleared it up and around the boards. Was picked up behind the net by Burns. Burns to Carrier. Carrier skates in front of Martinuk. He shoots it. It's a denial. Another denial from Philip Gustafson.
Like, I feel like Hartford stepped up their defensive game since the first
They have.
period here, but
I think we need to run test Gustafson.
Gustafson, another save on
100%.
Aho.
he ate some Adderall before this game or something.
It's just a matter of beating Gustafson. One back, picked up. Burns takes a shot, denied there. Aho in front, couldn't get by Gustafson, however, and he makes another save. Hartford is out shooting Minnesota 19-12. I want to get a little quick glance at between the ass with Wyan. Wyan, what's going on between the benches?
I mean, we got a goalie on heads over here. I mean, you got Dylan Gustafson making like 20 saves already, and then you have Anderson over here can't even make 10 without allowing 2 goals in. So it's like you really gotta wonder what's going on there.
He's on crack.
He's Mr. White Christmas. He's high on crack.
Mr. Ass.
Man. He loves to love him and kick him and shove him and stick him.
Saved by Anderson on the Kaprizov shot. And we'll have another face-off. 7:37 left in the second period. The 2 goals from Minnesota early in the first period has been enough to keep their lead. It's still 2-0. Ryan over to Orlov, now to Svechnikov. Hartford looking to get one back. Svechnikov's shot. Oh, it goes right through the crease, but not in. Aho to Svechnikov to Ryan. Ryan couldn't get the puck in. Now Zuccarello skates up. Orlov picks it off there. Ryan skates in. Lost it to Brodin. Brodin over to Zuccarello. Zuccarello to Kaprizov. Kaprizov circles back, takes a shot, blocked in front. Zuccarello takes another shot, blocked. Merrill, Eriksson Ek, Kaprizov, Merrill. Merrill takes a shot, couldn't get all the way through. Now Natchez for Hartford. Skates in over the blue line, he's in. To Ryan. Takes a shot, blocked, rebound in front. And it's not through. Philip Gustafsson makes another save. Here is Gostisbehere to Foss. Shot, save, Gustafsson.
Oh.
We're here in Minnesota. We have somebody else joining. Girlfriend Strand is here. She's backing away. Your game's next.
My game.
Yeah.
What period are we on?
Second period, 2 minutes left. Hartford looking for a goal. Picked up here by Merrill from Minnesota. Merrill over to Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere to Jost. Jost tries to clear it in. Couldn't find anything. Now Jost is in. Jost in front. Saved by Gustafsson. Rebound score. Tyson Jost. And Hartford gets a goal back. Tyson Jost beating Gustafsson, and it's a 2-1 game.
Literally kind of beating them. Looked like he ran him over, but it happens, you know.
Goalie interference isn't a thing.
No, there was no interference. So.
There was no interference. The officials didn't say there was goalie interference, so there was no goalie interference. 8 seconds.
He was banned in this league, so
Let's draw back the music first.
Jost to Burn. Stick lifted.
No.
That will end the period.
If they had a little more time, I mean, he would have got the shot off.
It's a 2-1 game now. Hartford gets one back as we go to Kevin's corner. All right, we now have a 2-1 game after 2 periods of play. Kevin, I want to get your insight here on that second period push from Hartford.
Yeah, so Hartford definitely played a better period there. They got the goal. They're out shooting them 24-14. And they're out hitting 35-27. Definitely a better period for Hartford. Minnesota did have some chances there. They just couldn't put it in. But just got a better period from Hartford, and it's just going to be interesting to see how this goes and who gets it. Is it going to be Hartford or Minnesota? One more period to go.
Definitely will be interesting to see. Mr. Young Beezer, your thoughts on that second period?
Apparently, Philip Gustafsson is on crack. And that's really all I have to say. I mean, you don't have to pick an argument with me and pick a fight with me to see that this guy has stopped literally, not everything, but mostly everything that has come his way. And I think that
let's be honest and give Philip Gustafsson a little bit of a break. He was literally flopping like a fish trying to make a save when Tyson Jost buried it home. So he's literally made everything he's seen. He's saved everything he's seen.
yes. SpongeBob SquarePants. But at the end of the day, this guy is a brick wall, a magnetic force field that is just absolutely. He's just not letting anything by him except for maybe one.
Maybe
I don't know. The Whalers kind of broke there at the end, and I think they have momentum going into third period. I mean, look at the The top one's shots, right? It's a little bit
Yeah.
blurry on my screen. All right, right, yeah. So 10 more shots and then absolutely dominated the entire second period. I mean, what did the North Stars have going into the second period? Like 11 shots or 10 shots? Yeah.
Yeah.
So look the fuck out. Here comes Hartford.
Wyatt, I want to get your take on it here. Third period going in. Who do you got?
Yeah, for the longest time, it looked like we were going to have to drug test Kurt Gustafson. But I guess the drawback to using drugs in the FHL is that they're not allowed to call goalie interference or something.
What is
So-
goalie interference?
Yeah.
I don't know, it kind of evens out in that
For those that are wondering, is when a skater
When you
make
win the-
contact with the goal. Have you ever had a dreams that you yes. Next period.
Nah, before we go to the next period, we must give thanks and praise to
The Oreo cow is the greatest cow of all time. And the Oreo cow says wood to lion. And yes, and and besides Owen, I'm the only person of the group that's actually met Owen's girlfriend in person.
That's true.
That's right. It was at a Blue Jackets game. I saw Owen and his girlfriend. True story.
Yeah. Say hi
And
to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
yes, that one. Yes, hello. So yeah, that was fun. But anyways, Oreo cow, greatest cow of all time, and shout out to my Uncle Doc.
All hail the wonderful and awesome Oreo cow, and rest in peace to Uncle Doc. We move on to the third period here between Minnesota and Hartford next. And we're back. Third period of play here between Minnesota and Hartford. We'll see who gets the job done. Hartford trailing by 1, but had the momentum in the second. We're underway as Hartford skates up. Lost the puck. Now Zuccarello passes it over to Kaprizov. He loses it. Now Slavin over to Aho for Hartford. Svechnikov circles back. They were offside. Here comes Jarvis. He's hit off the puck. Brodin tries to get it out. Ooh, Gustafson had a little bit of a handcuff move there.
Almost pulled an Ottinger there for a second.
Yeah, almost pulled an Ottinger. Here's Spurgeon. Shot denied there by, well, I believe the stick of Burns first, but then Anderson made the rest of the save. Here's Burns. Over to Svechnikov. His shot saved by Gustafson and a hold.
You're going to have to do a lot better than that if you're going to want to beat that goaltender, obviously. You want to make that big, serious effort.
And we know from Hartford they can take up until the last second to put one in the net, so we'll see what happens here. Burns shot blocked. Nature's shot denied by Gustafson, and he'll hold.
That
Yeah,
pressure
follow
though,
them off
man. Let me
over.
keep that whole pressure all game.
Yeah, all you got to do is put a little pressure on this guy. And I'll tell you this much, he will crack. It's possible. The guy is human.
Face off
Just
one by
until-
Hartford. Fast in front. Saved by Gustafson. Kotkaniemi back to Slavin. Over to Natchez. Now to Burns. His shot is blocked. Picked up by Minnesota. Now Boldy. Boldy clears it out. And is picked up behind the net by Burns. Slavin to Fast. Fast to Natchez. Natchez, Brodin. Natchez was hit hard there. Still getting up. Burns to Kotkaniemi in front. Saved by Gustafson. Rossi circles back, passes it up to Spurgeon. Spurgeon over to Boldy. Matt Boldy, the goal scorer in the first period, to give it a 1-0 lead. And now Gossesbear. Fast. Burns up to Natchez. Natchez skates over the blue line. Now to Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi couldn't get the pass off. Kotkaniemi behind the net. Circles around. Pass in front to Natchez. Saved by Gustafson.
Yeah, they're gonna, a little bit more of that, and they'll get one. Yeah,
I'm getting sick of that phrase.
Saved by Gustafson. Saved by Gustafson.
I'm getting sick of this piece of trash, Eric Gustafson. You little jabroni, the rocks.
It's Philip, but okay. It's Philip. Okay. Here's Bogosian. Shot, save, rebound, score. Minnesota.
way.
Marcus Foligno.
I mean, Gossip, you gotta do better covering your man there. You come on, shove him, get your hand on, push him.
And the goal from Marcus Foligno makes it 3-1 Minnesota.
Soda.
Man, if you're Hartford, you got 12 minutes here to put 2 home, force overtime. Here's Aho. Aho's in to Svechnikov to Jarvis. Jarvis back to Walker. Walker takes a shot, blocked in front, picked up behind the net now by Middleton. Middleton to Boyd, now to Johansson. Johansson skates in over the blue line, he's in. Johansson to Foligno, blockered off there by the defense. Now Aho skates in. Aho to Jarvis, shot save by Gustafson.
They gotta start aiming somewhere else because most of the saves that Gustafson has been making have been on the glove, high glove. Shoot somewhere else. Go high blocker, low glove, something.
Svechnikov back to Ryan. Ryan to Orlov to Jarvis to Svechnikov. Shot goes wide. Picked up around the net here by Ryan, but lost it to Kaprizov. Now Eriksson Ek skates in. Joel Eriksson Ek clears it around the boards where it's picked up behind the net by Orlov. Orlov pinned against the boards where he kicks it out, but it's picked up by Minnesota. Zuccarello behind the net, passes it out front to Chisholm. Now to Kaprizov to Zuccarello to Merrill. Now to Kaprizov down low. Eriksson Ek. Merrill. Kaprizov shot save. Rebound picked up by Hartford. Here's Ryan. Ryan skates it up to Jarvis. Jarvis tries to pass it in front. Couldn't find the man. Orlov hit off the puck. Here comes Eriksson Ek. Joel Eriksson Ek takes a shot. It's blocked off there by the defense. Carrier. Eriksson Ek, and then there's going to be a delay penalty upcoming to Hartford. A slashing call this late into the game could really kill the momentum here.
Well,
You're trying to win a game here, and you're out here trying to lift sticks. No, what are you doing? Do better.
William Carrier in the box, 2 minutes. We have not seen the power play unit out tonight for either team, so this will be Minnesota's first chance.
I mean, and if they score here, I mean, the game's over practically. You might as well wave the towel.
Here's Robinson.
Right flag.
Robinson to Stahl. Takes a shot. Scores! Jordan Stahl!
hey.
Look at that big shot.
Jordan Stahl on the wrist shot. Beats Gustafson. And we have ourselves a 3-2 game.
Just like how I said, shoot somewhere else that isn't to his high glove.
Johansson is in, takes a shot, saved by Anderson.
What happens? He shoots low blocker's side right between that blocker and the pad. And what happens? A shorthander. You guys got to listen. These guys got to listen to Coach Beezer out here. I mean,
Coach Beezer. Flavin.
Coach,
Over to Burns.
I quit this team.
Burns clears. Spurgeon. Over to Goudreau. Goudreau now to Johansson. Johansson is in, takes a shot, saved by Anderson. Martinuk now to Slavin. Slavin will pick it up and clear it. Spurgeon picks it up behind the net, now to Goudreau. Freddie Goudreau into the zone. He moves in, scores.
How did
Freddie
he not-
Gaudreau.
What the fuck?
Did you fuck with the goal?
There were no settings touched. That should have been goalie interference.
Challenge that minute. Challenge that Hartford.
Where's the coach's challenge?
And Minnesota takes a 4-2 lead.
Throw the challenge flag out.
Burns hit hard. Kaprizov behind the net. Picked up by Fost. Fost saved by Gustafson.
Well, let's see if shooting anywhere else but on the glove side will work here.
They got 4:04 left to make this game tied. Middleton passes it back to Bogosian, now to Kaprizov. Kaprizov to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek skates in through the zone. Picked up by Bogosian. He'll go offsides.
What?
He went offsides.
What?
I'm not saying it again.
What?
Eriksson Ek wins it back. Zuccarello skates in, tries to get to Eriksson Ek, couldn't find him. Kotkaniemi over to Fost. Fost is in, over to Natchez. Shot saved by Gustafson. Another glove save.
What do I say?
What am I, chopped liver?
What am I, chopped penis? What am I, chopped suey over here?
Chop suey. Here's Boldy into the zone. Takes a shot. Saved by Anderson. Rebound picked up behind the net by Boldy. Middleton. Over to Rossi. Takes a shot. Blocked. Jarvis. Around behind the net. Picked up by Walker. Walker to Aho. 1:20 left. Picked up. Here's Gostisbehere. Empty net for Hartford. They take a shot. It's blocked. Bogosian. Hartman. Rossi. Rossi. Hartman. Boldy. Boldy hit. Hartman gets it back. Oh, he tried to pass it.
What did it say?
Oh, my goodness. Svechnikov. He's into the zone. Takes a shot. Blocker side. Saved by Gustafson. Jarvis. Oh, and now Rossi steals. Rossi, Carrier, Svechnikov, Slavin skates in. 32 seconds left. Here's Carrier, a shot in front. Aho save, rebound, another save by Gustafson. Brodin passes it to Boldy. Boldy behind the net, Rossi. Rossi to Boldy. Boldy to Brodin. Brodin to Spurgeon. 13 seconds left. 10, Hartman, Rossi. That's all. Oh, hit the post! It hit the post! Oh, my goodness! That should have been it. Here's Kotkaniemi. And that's the game. Minnesota wins.
What are you doing? Keep the fucking puck. Turn your accuracy sliders up, bro. How do you fumble 2 empty netters?
With that, Minnesota moves up to 13 points in the standings.
Fuck.
How do you hit the post? You shoot it from downtown and you still hit the post.
Fuck.
A 4-2 win for Minnesota. Boys, what'd you think of that game?
Horseshit. First time I get to that team just gets in the leg, drops trowel, big fat dump. What?
There's shit everywhere. There's so many eyes.
Well, that's what Jacob said when the woman pooped on him.
Oh!
You know what? We can say that now because fuck you, Jacob.
You know, you weren't very nice to Steve.
Fuck off, Jacob. All right. We have
Bada bop boom bow.
we have
Some more here.
No, there's shit everywhere. But
Coast Stream.
No, I remember the poop woman thing, but like,
Bada bop boom boom bam bop.
all right, everyone. Let's settle down.
Take the ball.
We have
Bounce it.
the main event of the evening, the third and final game here on the FHL slate between Miami and Halifax.
I missed it.
And we have both of our GMs here to pick the jerseys. Wyan, are you going with your home jersey or your alternate?
Psych. I switched it. Oh.
alternate, let's go.
Alternate?
Yeah.
All right, baby. Do you want your away jersey, your alternate jersey, or your home jersey? Now keep in mind that blue is going to clash.
No, I don't want home.
You want the
I want
away or the alternate?
No, I want away.
Away?
Mhm.
All right.
You should have chose home jersey. Just to fight.
We have our last game here on the evening. Miami
This is
and Halifax.
this is the debut right here. This is
The debut for Jess.
Just
Do you have any words before this game
how
starts?
confident.
Good luck, Wyan.
We're here in the new Miami Arena in Miami, Florida, between the Miami Wolves and the Halifax Lynx. Face-off won by Halifax, picked up here by Morrissey. Morrissey lost it. Forsberg got it back. Oh, and a big hit there on Pasternak there. Barkov to Granlund. Granlund to Anderson. Shot saved by Johnson. Here it is, picked up around the net. No, behind it. That was actually at the blue line. I'm drinking. Hughes.
This guy.
Hughes save by Demko.
Jesus. I can't put down the guy.
Hughes and Barkov to take this draw to Demko's right. Pasternak hit off the puck again. Barkov, Morrissey, Granlund. Granlund's in. Granlund for Halifax. Down to Anderson to Forsberg. Shot blocked in front by Suzuki. Now picked up by Hughes. Jack Hughes. Oh, now it was Quinn Hughes. You have too many Hugheses.
That was loose.
Save by Demko. I'll tell you
I
what.
want to get this guy off the mic. Holy shit. This guy's fucked up.
Jess picked a really decent team, and we got a matchup of two really good teams here. Here's Zibanejad. Zibanejad to Norris. Norris lost it there to Fowler Letang. Fowler, the newly acquired St. Louis Blue. Here's Kempe's shot, saved by Demko.
He should have been a St. Louis Blue fucking 3 seasons ago, but this guy sucks.
This guy stinks.
Oh, brother, this guy scores more goals on his own goaltender than he does on the other team. So
That's Andrew Peak. That's Andrew.
What did the other times do?
Here's Niederreiter. Niederreiter's in. Back to Norris. Shot blocked in front. Picked up by Norris behind the net to Zibanejad. Zibanejad kicks it back to Norris. Norris back out top to Carlo. Now to Zibanejad. Big shot. Save there by Peter Johnson. In front. Save again by Peter Johnson as Norris tried to get one.
With the fucking glove saves. Please shoot somewhere else.
Here we see the newly acquired forward Justin St. Pierre for Miami.
Joseph
St. Pierre. I'm drinking.
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Nemec.
Somehow I don't like
In front, saved by Johnson, flopping around, trying to find the puck. Cop in front of Chinikov. Oh, what a shot. He just missed the net.
More accurate Jaeger.
Cop to Chinikov, to Jankowski, to Chernak, now to Nemec. Shot denied.
You're getting cooked. Get it out of the zone.
Here's Horonik. Lost it to Nemec. Here comes Cop. Cop to Chernak to Chinikov. Chinikov's in. Lost it. Here's Horonik. Horonik. Over to Wyatt. AJ Wyatt couldn't get through. Here's Cop. Over to Jankowski. Jankowski skates around, looking for a man. Finds Chinikov. Got it back. Shot save. Peter Johnson.
Yet another fucking glove save. I swear to God, I'm losing it.
Shoot blocker side. Anderson, Morrissey, Forsberg. Shot blockered off there. Wyatt over to Peak. Peak to Foligno. Lost it there. Forsberg. Forsberg's in. Forsberg tried to pass it in front. Couldn't find the man. Forsberg to Barkov. Barkov to Morrissey. Shot denied by Peter Johnson. Barkov to Anderson. Now to Morrissey. Shot denied by Peter Johnson on the blocker side. Here it is. Anderson. Shot couldn't get through. Sokolov now skates. Sokolov clears it up and out. Morrissey picks it up behind the net. Granlund. Hit hard by Sokolov. Did Kivy get you? Salino to Peak.
Fire it. And let it go.
Forsberg. Morrissey. Morrissey skates in. Morrissey takes a shot. Blocked off there. Pasternak to Foligno. Foligno to Lindgren.
I see better shots from Patrick Kane as he's getting hit.
Lindgren all in a shot, blockered off by Demko there. Now Niederreiter skates. Niederreiter clears it in when he had possible time to get around. Here's Hughes. Jack Hughes skates in, hit hard. Jack Hughes slow to get up after that big hit. Niederreiter over to Siegenthaler. To Norris, saved by Johnson. Zibanejad, saved by Johnson.
Man, Johnson, you are
Man, all that Peter Johnson hate really got to him over the break, huh?
He was fucking awful, dude. He was.
They said we catch the wrong goal.
Yeah, well. Wow.
Kivy. Pop won it back to Nemec. Nemec now up to Chinikov. Chinikov skates in. Chinikov to Kopp. Saved by Johnson. Jankowski behind the net to Chinikov. Over to Chernak. Shot was tipped, and it didn't get all the way through. Here's Stone. Stone to Kempe. Kempe in front. Scores! Adrian Kempe.
Kempe on fire.
And Miami takes the lead.
Oh, like a blocker side shot.
Look at that, a shot on the blocker side and up in the net, brother. Low blocker. What are we learning?
Adrian Kempe gets the first goal in this game for Miami here on the home side, as now it's picked up by Pasternak. Pasternak is in.
One goal, I'm out.
Pasternak lost it there. Hughes, Chinikov picked it off. Here comes Igor Chinikov. Chinikov to Kopp. Shot. Would have beat Johnson if it was a little lower, but it was just too high. Chernak to Kopp. Kopp shot saved by Johnson, and he'll hold.
Mr. Johnson.
Moose Johnson. He's back, everybody, for the CTE Assassins on the EASHL. Here's Horonik. Verona was denied there.
I don't know if we want to podcast our CTE.
A 1-0 lead for Miami as we hit the break, as we go to Kevin's corner. All right.
We are here at the corner. And Kevin, as you can tell, the first period's up. Quite a bit of action, big hits, big goals. What's your take on this first period so far?
Halifax is out shooting Miami 10-6. Miami out hitting Halifax 22-13. But Miami did get the goal there. So other than that, I think it's been a pretty good game there. Competitive. Teams trying to feel each other out. And just got to tighten it down defensively, Halifax. And 2 more periods to go. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes and who gets this. So it'll be Halifax or Miami. Woodwine. Yes. The man of truth. What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking, Halifax, they had a great first period, a lot of good chances, but they cannot, so far, they just cannot defeat the Great Wall of Johnson. And I think that is something that they're going to have to figure out if they want to, win this game. What the fuck is happening there?
Yeah, we just got flashed.
We just got.
Yeah.
New York.
We saw your ass. We saw
Awesome.
your
We were doing some analysis. Who comes in doing what the fuck ever?
I'm just scaring my cat.
We were. Can we get Jess's thought on the first period?
Jess, what was your thoughts on the first period?
Very strong talent on both teams, I will have to say. It's a good game thus far. A lot of power for both teams. I do have to say.
Yes. Jess, what are your thoughts on Owen's butt making an appearance on the stream?
It wasn't on the stream. Nobody saw it on the stream. You guys saw it.
Oh man, we're so
Missed
lucky.
opportunity.
Oh, Lisa.
Okay, I'm going to rephrase that question.
There's no rephrase.
There's no rephrasing.
Yes. Owen's butt crack was hanging out there. What are your thoughts?
God bless it.
Let's just get the fucking second period on the way before I die.
Kevin, just do the Oreo cow bit. Just do the.
Wait. We got into weird thoughts. We didn't even get to Miami GM's thoughts.
Yeah.
Yes. Ryan, your thoughts here?
Well, to be honest, I thought my team got cooked for a lot of that period. Definitely times where there was like full pressure. I counted at least 3 times where there was full pressure in our zone. We got to play better in front of Peter Johnson. He's standing on his head right now. But we did get the goal, so that's good. It's a really good game so far. Closest game for sure on the night so far. So it's going to be a good one.
There we go. Hello everyone. The Oreo cow is the greatest cow of all time, and the Oreo cow says "wood to lion," and I am enjoying the background behind Owen, including the washing machine. And the Oreo cow is fun, and the Oreo cow is the greatest cow of all time. Shout out to my Uncle Doc. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
All hail the Oreo cow and rest in peace, Uncle Doc. To the second period we go next. Welcome back. Second period of play here between Miami and Halifax.
Good to see Jess on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Barkov. Barkov in front. Couldn't find Granlund. Now Suzuki to that Pasternak. I'm drinking. Here's Hughes. Hughes lost it. Anderson picked it up. Barkov to Forsberg. Forsberg in one-on-one. Forsberg to Barkov. Takes a shot. Saved by Johnson. Here's Hughes. Hughes to Pasternak. Now to Hughes. Here's Suzuki. That doesn't get confusing at all. Here's Suzuki. Pasternak to Jack Hughes. Down low to Suzuki. Shot blocked off there. Now Forsberg skates.
Way to go, Granlund. They'll get down and block that shot. Take one for the team.
Shot by Forsberg is denied there by Peter Johnson. Picked up by Pasternak behind the net. Big hit. Forsberg tried to pass it to somebody who wasn't even there. Demko thought about going out but didn't. Here is Forsberg. Forsberg to Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad is into Forsberg. Saved by Johnson.
You may, fun fact, but actually Thatcher Demko is one of the longest tenured. No, Philip Forsberg is one of the longest tenured Lynx. He's been playing for this organization since they played in Japan back in 2017.
Yep.
Back when they were with the Kyoto Lynx, and they had all the guys. They had fucking Derek Lindros and JJ Romick. They had fucking Braden Holtby in net, and Thatcher Demko was his backup.
Fucking Margaret Thatcher Demko.
Speaking of Thatcher Demko's save.
I told you, it was delirious.
Siegenthaler to Zibanejad, now over to Norris. Norris skates in, over to Niederreiter. Zibanejad off the post.
Straight
Big shot
bar.
that could not beat Johnson. Here is Kempe. Kempe. Stone, saved by Demko. What are you fuckers laughing about?
Beat Johnson.
Peter Johnson.
Beater Johnson.
Oh, it went by Demko, but not by the post. Big shot there. Now Jankowski was skated out for Halifax. Jankowski. Chernak, shot wide. Lindgren. Lindgren in. Lindgren hit off the puck. Picked up by Chernak. Chernak to Jankowski. Jankowski to Kopp. Kopp to Chinakov. Chinakov tried to cut in, couldn't find the handle, and now Russ skates for. Yeah, Kivy is being a nuisance right now. Saved by Demko.
Quick high glove save by Margaret Thatcher Demko.
Margaret Thatcher Demko.
I'm gonna put you in the ceiling.
You hear that, Kivy? Jess is gonna pop you in the ceiling. Here is Grunstrom. Grunstrom is in. Lost it to Hughes. Hronik. Oh, Hughes was checked.
Yeah,
Here's
I guess he
Foligno.
wasn't happy that he lost the puck to Hughes.
Morrissey. Anderson. Anderson now to Grunstrom. Grunstrom clears it into the zone where it's picked up behind the net by Hughes. Hughes over to Hronik. Hronik to Wyatt. Wyatt.
Power driver. Power driver. Oh.
Demko, save. You want to try sitting in that chair and see if it helps?
Fun fact about AJ Wyatt, yes, he does spend FHL off season doing professional wrestling. He's actually the world champion of FPW.
Here's
Yeah, he's
Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler over to Forsberg. Forsberg slashed, and that'll be a power play coming for Halifax.
What's the Halifax power play sponsored by?
What is your
Jess.
power play sponsor, Jess? Sponsored by Booster Juice.
Yeah.
The Booster Juice power play.
Is that code word for something?
Place if we ever go to Canada, you gotta try Booster Juice. Barkov over Anderson, Zibanejad, Chinikov, Forsberg, Anderson shot blocked. Zibanejad picks it up around the corner now to Barkov. Picked up by Peak, cleared out, but not all the way out. Zibanejad skates it all the way out, though. Here's Chinikov to Forsberg to Anderson. Shot saved by Johnson. Here's Hronek. Cleared up and out. Not out, actually. Here is Anderson to Zibanejad to Forsberg. Shot saved by Johnson. Peak clears it. Picked up by Forsberg at the blue line. Hronek.
Where is your other defendant?
Now Foligno.
Wrecked.
She's biting my hair now.
Here's Barkov. Barkov can't get the shot away. Forsberg shot saved by Johnson. Forsberg.
MVP goes Barkov.
Forsberg.
Oh.
Zibanejad in front. Shot saved by Johnson. Giroux to Letang. Letang hit off the puck by Norris. Norris now to Niederreiter. Penalty is over. Niederreiter to Zibanejad. Takes a shot. It's blocked. Fowler to Bedard.
That pure Colombian type shit.
Oh. Hughes picks it up. Passes it out to Russ. Russ to Stone. Russ to Stone. Get it?
Yeah.
Cop. Norris. Norris. Niederreiter shot blocked off there by Johnson. Picked up in the corner by Niederreiter in front. Couldn't find a man. Here's Hughes. Hughes
A
now.
lot of speed that's not going again.
Morrissey. Grunstrom. Grunstrom.
He must
Knocked off the puck.
do messed up with keys because they are on him.
Oh. Here's Kempe over to Stone. A save by Demko. Siegenthaler kicked it out. Letang picked it up. Here's Stone. Stone shot saved by Demko.
And he's got set it on the edge.
Tonight here in the FHL.
Here's Hughes to Fowler. Fowler, Letang, shot blocked in front. Chinikov, Pasternak picked it off. Here's Letang. Letang to Suzuki, now to Fowler. Down low to Pasternak. Letang up front. Shot was fired before the whistle sounded. But saved by Demko.
Kick broke.
So that sounds like all we do.
His stick broke.
Peter Johnson making key saves. It's still a 1-0 game in favor of Miami.
That's it.
All right, here we are at Kevin's corner. Kevin, what's your insight for that second period of play?
Halifax out shooting Miami 2013, and Miami out hitting Halifax 36-32. Not a lot going on there for Halifax or Miami, but you know what? Miami's just sticking to their game plan and playing a good defensive game there, and it'll be interesting to see if they keep going like that, or if it's going to open up. And it's going to be interesting to see how it goes, who gets it, Halifax or Miami. And shout out to Pete Johnson, because him and his hot Swedish wife recently gave birth to their fourth child. So he now has 2 boys and 2 girls, and this one that's just born was a boy.
Oh, so, you know about this?
Pete Cannon.
Dude, Peter Johnson needs to lock the fucking cock up, brother.
The baby maker.
Fucking pull out game weak as hell, but strong in net.
Well, he's got to live off some stress somehow, and him and his hot Swedish wife, they just make beautiful love together, and they just like to make babies with, And so shout out to Peter Johnson and his wife for having their 4th kid recently.
Next time,
And if the score stays this way, you might adopt her.
he said if it ain't broke.
All right.
Who started it to give their insight on the period?
I think everybody gave their insight except for Jess.
Aw.
She doesn't want to participate.
I'm a party pooper.
It's all right. What about you can coach your team out. I do it all the time.
Yes. What about the man of truth or Wyatt?
Why you go?
All right. I mean, yeah, it's a really close game. I mean, a 1-goal game. It's still anyone's game. You just gotta keep walking it down if you're Miami. If you're Halifax, you gotta try and solve Peter Baby Maker Johnson.
If you're my
Johnson.
brother and tries, you are my
Peter Cannon Johnson.
All right. Kevin.
The Oreo cow is the greatest cow of all time. The Oreo cow said, "What do I in?"
Xbox One.
The Oreo cow
Not in a
didn't
while.
take Xbox for the man of truth. And the Oreo cow is a big fan of the basement that Owen is in, The Oreo cow wants to give Death a nice big hug.
Yeah, Xbox Live.
Delirious.
Delirious. It's going wrong.
Yeah, the Oreo cow loves all, and the Oreo cow is the greatest cow all the time. And shout out to my Uncle Doc.
There's a drive.
All hail the Oreo cow and rest in peace to Uncle Doc. To the 3rd period we go. Next on Bjorkcenter.
He's got
CTE, he's got it. Let's go. 3rd period. Sponsored by the CTE Awareness Foundation.
AKA Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, if you hear us, no need to pay us for the advertising. We got you.
Okay, just shout us out.
Make sure
Here's Horonic. Horonic to Hughes. Hughes up front, couldn't find the man. Now Morrissey skates it here for Halifax. Suzuki in front. Oh, what a shot, but blocked. Picked up by Forsberg. Forsberg to Anderson. Anderson to Barkov. Barkov to Granlund. Granlund is in, lost it on the move. Horonic Skates in for Miami. Hronek tried to find the man, couldn't. Now Morrissey over to Barkov. Barkov to Forsberg. Forsberg is in. Lost it there. Here's picked up by Hughes. Quinn Hughes skates into the zone to Kempe. Saved by Demko. Oh. Anybody else's back hurt?
No.
Mine does from watching this game. Holy Christ.
I mean, I bet Peter Johnson says.
We need some goals. Here's Siegenthaler. Picked off by Stone Bedard in front. Save by Demko.
This third period is sponsored by Eggnog, literally any brand.
Eggnog and the CTE Awareness Foundation.
CC Eggnog.
CT Eggnog.
Eggnog.
Zibanejad to Norris. Shot did not get through. Here's Kempe. Kempe in. Kempe lost the puck. Norris to Zibanejad. Zibanejad will skate in. Mika Zibanejad in front. Shot saved by Johnson. Picked up and held by Peter Johnson.
Look, I'm telling you, Halifax, look, once Halifax gets won by this guy, it's all over. They're like,
Yeah, they've been cooking them up, not gonna lie.
this guy's going to get tired.
Here's Letang. Letang skates it up and out by the red line, by the blue line. He's in. Chris Letang back to Fowler. Shot blocked. Carlo up to Kopp. Andrew Kopp clears it up and around the boards where it's picked up behind the net by Letang. Letang to Fowler, picked off by Chinikov. Takes a shot, saved by Johnson. Oh, and a big hit in the behind the net by Jankowski. Scores! Andrew Kopp!
Holy shit.
And one finally beats Peter Johnson. It is 1-1.
Break the walls down. Break.
Andrew Kopp on the assist, Jankowski, and it's 1-1. Here's Pasternak, poked away from him, got it back. Hughes to Hronek to Suzuki, now to Hughes, Pasternak, now to Hronek, scores! Philip Hronek!
Every single one. Every single person on
And Philip Hronek takes a wrist shot, beating Thatcher Demko. And it's 2-1 Miami.
That should shit on these bums.
Jacob style.
Jacob style. Nah, Jacob style. Fuck you, Jacob. Shouldn't have called out all your old friends, dickhead. Here's Smith. Verona. Save, rebound. Oh, Grunstrom tried to bat it in. Giovanni Smith save. Wouldn't it be something a Giovanni Smith got on the board? Oh, and he just absolutely dumped Pasternak. Just said, give me that puck, motherfucker. Here comes Smith. Shoot, saved by Johnson.
Looks like the wall is back up.
Temporarily.
There's still 8 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Zibanejad loses the face-off to Foligno. Hronek skates it up and out. Now to Sokolov. Sokolov in front. Couldn't find the man. Sokolov shot wide. Wyatt shot denied by Themko. I can't speak, motherfuckers.
Anyway,
Pepper.
Should that go?
I'm tweeting that.
I really tried to lock in there and like not laugh.
Hilarious.
I am delirious.
That's a tweet right there, Themker.
I can't even say what you said.
It's
What
Themker.
did you say?
It was Themker what I said.
That I can't even say it. I can't.
Actually, that's good.
Here's Granlund in front. Forsberg saved by Johnson.
I need like 5 minutes here.
Saved by Thompson.
Oh. Sergei Sokolov took the punishment there on that hit.
Themker.
Stop saying it. It's making me laugh, bro. My throat hurts.
Is it from laughing or something else? Is it from Here's Stone. Kempe, Bedard, shot blocked. Picked up Bedard to Kempe. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left for Halifax to try to tie this game up. Granlund shot saved by Johnson, held. And we'll have a face-off.
Saved by Jeter Ponson.
Jeter Ponson. Jeter.
No more. Enough is enough. Oh, I can't.
Hughes wins it to his brother Hughes. Hughes.
Thank God for that. This is not another team.
Here's Pasternak. Takes a shot, blocked by Siegenthaler. 1 minute 35 to go. Here's Norris. Norris skates into the zone. Niederreiter takes a shot, blocked off by Johnson. Here's Hughes. Pasternak hit off the puck. Norris, Niederreiter, Zibanejad, saved by Johnson.
We'll get that rebound.
Here's Norris. Norris shot blocked. Hughes, when are they going to pull their goalie? Oh my goodness. Niederreiter behind the net to Morrissey. Zibanejad. They're pulling the goalie now. Here comes Letang. Letang has it for Miami, picks it up to Bedard. Bedard to Hughes, now to Kempe. No, the goalie's back in. Poked away. Stone, shot blocked. Here's Forsberg, 20 seconds. Here they go. They dumped it in. Barkov lost it. Picked up by Granlund. Barkov had it. Granlund had it. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That'll be the game. A 2-1 score. A close match. Miami wins.
Go, Jess.
She's quiet. I don't like that.
She wants the
No.
No.
Why check your mailbox on June 13th, 2036.
Well, that was it there. That was the final matchup of the night, boys. And what did we think?
That's true.
Yeah, that's your Temco.
What did I say?
What?
Themker.
I think it was Thatcher Temco or something.
It was Themker.
Just Temco.
Fucking stupid, man. I don't remember.
Themker, everyone. All right. We have reached the end of the 3 games. Boys, what do you think of all 3 of the matchups?
Wow.
Honestly, very fun.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, the first match couldn't be topped, but I mean, The other two are so entertaining.
That's right. Fun, competitive games between fun, competitive teams.
That's right. Jess, do you have anything to say to end your first time on the stream?
Well, I didn't get a chance to watch the first game at all. I watched the last period of the second game, but that last game was a good one.
Was a good one,
It
even
was neck and neck. No, it was still good.
though you took the L. It was a good game.
No.
Yeah, very
Congratulations
Anchor,
on the W.
He played, look, man, they didn't give him much help. And I think, we obviously two teams got goalied tonight. And clearly, Seattle,
Jake
Yeah.
Ottinger, what the fuck, man?
Jake Ottinger, you piece of shit. Why don't you you need to stop fucking stroking your cock with lotion and figure this shit out.
I think a fucking Pee-wee should make that save 10 times.
I could make that save, and I haven't made a save in pads in like 8 years.
Let's go around the horn to end this one. We're going to start with Hefty Duck. Hefty, are you still here with us?
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
can you repeat that?
We're going around the horn for our final thoughts for the evening. I want to get your final thoughts.
And that was horseshit.
Okay. We'll go to Wyan now. Wyan, your final thoughts on tonight's stream?
Yeah, some very entertaining games tonight. Especially, the last one, great game. Why can't I think of anything to say?
Fair enough. Mr. Young.
I think I've already said everything during this game.
Mr. Young,
Yes,
Beezer, your final thoughts on tonight?
You don't even have to use meat, honestly. If you're vegan, just use the eggs.
Absolutely wonderful, brother. All right. Kevin, your final thoughts for tonight?
Yeah. Interesting burp there. It's always a good time being on the stream, hanging out with all you people out there and watching fun competitive hockey games between fun competitive hockey teams and wood wine.
Wood.
Yeah. Yes. And shout out to my Uncle Doc.
Rest in peace, Uncle Doc. Oh. Well, boys, I think that'll do it for tonight on the FHL here on Bjorkcenter. We thank you for tuning in and watching tonight's games, and we'll see y'all in the next one.